and welcome to this episode of the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. I'm Allen Waddell, along with the athletics director here at Southeastern Louisiana University, Mr. Bart Bellairs. We're coming to you from underneath Strawberry Stadium, where, Bart, the big story this past week was 3 Lions are now going to move their career forward and play in the National Football League. Robert Alford went 60th overall in the second round to the Atlanta Falcons, and then also Devin Walker and Nathan Stanley were picked up on free agent contracts. We're very proud of these guys.
Well, how exciting. You got to thank former coaching staff who did a great job, getting them come here, and then the development, obviously, of these guys lately has been great. Ron Roberts and his staff have just done a wonderful job, but, it just proves when you think about it, and you and I have talked about this, we've had Courtney Donald from volleyball sign a pro contract. You look at what Wade Miley is doing for baseball, how many baseball guys have gone on, and now all of a sudden to have these guys get a chance to play football here and then take their careers a step further. It's just very exciting for everybody, and especially to those kids. All of them are great kids, and that's what you want. They're all feel-good stories, so a lot of excitement going on, a whole lot.
And obviously the big story was Robert Alford, because he had so much publicity from the Senior Bowl, then going to the NFL Combine, and Mel Kiper actually in his last, in his mock draft, he actually had Robert going in the late first round. So this was a guy who had a big first round grade, was a homegrown product right here from Hammond, was here for 5 years, and then goes in the second round of the Atlanta Falcons. Robert really did a nice job putting Southeastern on the map.
He did, and I think what you're also seeing in the draft, if you watch that, is how they're talking about character. Character can hurt somebody, character can help somebody, and as we all know, Robert Alford is a big asset to college athletics, and he will be for pros because he's got his act together, and just a joy to have here, and like I said, all of us are very proud of him.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the sports that's going on right here on campus right now. We're going to take a look on the show later coming up is softball, as they had their senior day. They had a big victory and honored that senior class. It's hard to believe that the softball season's almost over, but man, what a tremendous turnaround they've had this year. They're going to go in that Southland Conference.
We talked about women's tennis last week and how they went on and won the regular season championship, did well in that, but also softball has had a huge turnaround. 30-game winner, and just has a great chance to move and to play on in postseason play. The team, the coaches have really just been re-energized, and it's a very exciting time for softball.
And for baseball, the other sport on the diamond, they're 1 game out of first place in the Southland Conference in a very tight race, and they'll have some big conference weekends coming up with a chance to win that Southland Conference championship.
It's so good to see our freshmen come back. Andre
Shatora.
Yeah, can't spit the name out as quite as you can, but he looked very good in the win against Corpus Christi.
Yep.
Very exciting, because I thought we needed just that one player to give us a boost, and he may be that guy. So baseball again is very, very promising.
Very nice to see Andre Shatora. He was the reigning freshman of the year a year ago.
Yeah.
He's been battling injuries, came back with a very strong performance on Friday night against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Well, a facility we're all proud of that was finished a year ago, had the Southeastern Invitational a year ago, and now we have the Southeastern Invitational again this year. Is track and field. As this is such a great thing to be able to do on campus. For years, always had to go off for these track meets. Now you can have a home meet.
Yeah, how you can recruit to a facility that you don't have a facility for. But our alumnus came back. There was a huge reunion. We want to thank our alumni people, Larry Hamlin in particular, and then our foundation people, but a lot of people came back for that. Our athletes are doing such a wonderful job, not only on the track, but in the classroom, but it's fantastic. And Alan, I tell you, it's very impressive as an AD to be walking, they don't know I'm an AD, and to hear other students from, whether it's McNeese or somebody saying, boy, I wish our facility, this is great, and bragging on our facilities.
No doubt about it. It's a beautiful facility, the track complex here at Southeastern Louisiana University. Another sport on campus that seems like each and every week we talk about, because they do such a great job.
Almost taken for granted.
I know. Coach Tim Baldwin, his golf program, they're the Southland Conference champion. They won the Southland Conference tournament.
Well, it was so amazing that they're 2 strokes down the first day. They come back the second day, go 2 ahead, and then they just get real serious. And I believe 4 out of the top 6 golfers in the tournament were Southeastern students, and then you had Reese West, who won it outright. Then you had the freshman Eamon Bradley, who also had a great finish, and the future's bright. We're real young in golf, so I'm very, very proud of Tim. You almost expect him to be there. You kind of take it for granted, but it's perseverance, because they start off a little bit slow, and they came back and had a wonderful, wonderful tournament, and we look forward to seeing where they're going to be playing in the NCAA tournament.
So as you can see, Southeastern Athletics improving in facilities, improving on the field, winning championships, and also sending on players to the National Football League and into a professional career. So a lot of good things going on right now for Southeastern Athletics. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to get to all the action right here on the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm.